I was just talking to Dre about Zootopia. Zootopia 2 is a cartoon. It's a cartoon movie for kids. However, in my knowledge of me watching it, I really felt like that it was a group of people, stole that type of that structure from us, the colony that we built, the infrastructure that we built, and try to make it their own, and then try to hide it for so many years until somebody revealed it. That's why they don't want us to go to certain places, because obviously we're gonna end up learning about it.
Exactly. All right, let's say the rest for it. Right. It's 7:30. Let's get started.
I think we
Come
did
on.
already. I know he
already recorded. That's why we just
I knew it. I knew it. I already knew it.
But I mean, if we can get a better introduction, man. What's up, Tom? You want to lead us in?
Welcome back. It's Zealous Vibes. This is the Black History Edition, because we did the Valentine's Edition last time. So now we finna get a little bit more into this month that we have been shorted. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about some of the things we've invented, some of the things that we've made popular, some of the things that you might not know that we made popular, but you can totally agree with. And with that being said, I'm your boy Tone Block.
That's no other KT, you know me.
14K Dre.
The real Cherie on IG with a C.
Hey, you know who in the building, J-A-Z, you did?
Let me ask you this. What do Black History Month mean to you? What do you do that's different this month? Or what do you celebrate or do that's acknowledged that's a little different? Let's start this way. Go ahead. You seem like you got something on your mind.
Man, February is the best entire month, because not only that, we celebrate so many things. Of course, I start off with my birthday. And then the biggest part of all, is Black History Month or Black Heritage Month. And then, of course, I don't really care about the little dead presidents, but we do celebrate that, I guess. But it's one of those months that is so unique, because it only ends off with 28 days. And every 4 years, you got the leap year that adds an extra 29th day. So, give it up for Black Friday. I mean, I said Black Friday. It's the liquor. But give it up for Black Heritage Month, because it's a lot.
I'll tell you something I do on purpose in February. I'm a collector of t-shirts. I love message tees and graphic tees. So I have a collection of Black History tees that, all of them display a different picture or say a different thing. And so for the month of February, on the weekend when I'm lounging or going out to the store, I put on my Black History gear and I rock it proudly. All of my Black History t-shirts. I love doing that, because I don't know, I get those looks sometimes in the store from people that don't look like me. I know they be reading my shirt and I just be like,
yeah, I'm proud.
Because I'm Black and I'm proud, and I don't feel ashamed about saying that. I love being a Black woman. I love, in any life, I would love to be a Black person. Our culture is so rich, we're so dope, and I just love everything about us and our resilience.
Wow. They reading your shirt?
Yeah,
they do.
My shirt.
And they probably looking at that booty in that face. You hear me?
I mean, but they start with the shirt. I take it all in, because all of it's Black.
Hello.
We celebrate all of it. Yep.
Yeah, and for me, Black History, I don't have a particular thing that I do, but I always keep in mind of what people back then struggled and where I'm struggling now, and I know that I can, what's the word for it? I can strive to be better, or have the success, because I know us as strong Black people, we can do anything we put our minds to. Without, we have no fold, no bars, none. We just go all the way in, So for me, I'm a Black History Month. I'm trying to, I like art, Black art, So I'm trying to infiltrate and just trying to watch out for my Black artists so I can put them on my wall, So that's what Black History, and that's what I do for the Black History Month.
Well, me, I just do the same thing I do every day. And anybody who know me. I'm always talking about something Black, our history. So for me, it's just another day to talk about Black history.
Oh, Black everything.
You know, I patronize more Black businesses, you know, and that's what
Y'all see him with them books, man. He don't come to play. I promise you.
Yeah, I do this.
Yeah.
I got a book on.
We got a scholar over here.
Yeah, it's called Without Sanctuary. Yeah. And so we do need to start recognizing and remembering all these people who've been hung and lynched. Yeah. And this book was published by white people. So, you know, they got postcards in here, stuff that they showing you, they mailing this stuff. This dude right here, he got burned at the stake. That's where we get the term barbecue from, and picnic. This is a scene like that.
Pick a nigga.
Pick a nigga.
It was.
Yeah. And so we need to really honor our ancestors and don't forget them. Yeah. You know. So that's this book.
I love our culture because we able to turn triumph into
tragedy into triumph.
Then triumph into making it a great thing, a positive thing. Even though we're suffering, we can turn pain into joy and thankfulness of those who suffered.
Well, me personally, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't treat no days, no holidays no different because I just truly, not to say it's not of importance, because I believe every, you know what I'm saying, you need to have Black History Month because they trying to take it out to schools. They trying to take some of this shit away. So you won't remember it. So you won't understand what's happening when it does it again. And that's why history is important. I never really understood history because I was like, why the fuck we need it? But anyway.
I'm going to say this.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to tell you what bothers me about what I see happening with Black history and the whitewashing of Black history and Black culture in itself. So recently, I saw a post online that said it credited this white figure skater for being the first to do a backflip in the Olympics. Like, right, they're going on right now. What? They said he was the first. But I remember when I was maybe in high school, my mom and I, rest in peace, my mom and I used to watch this Black figure skater named Serena Bonelli. And she did this controversial move at that time. And this was in 99 or 98 or something like that. But she did the backflip and they took points away. She should have come in first place. She had a flawless performance. She should have come in first place, but they penalized her for doing that move and she got second. And I remember when she was standing on the podium and they put the medal around her neck, she took it off. And the reason she took it off, you know, she felt like, you guys punished me for doing something that nobody else could do because I was the first, right? And here we are in 2026. A male white figure skater did the same backflip that she did in the 90s, and they are giving him the credit for having done it first. That pissed me off when I heard it because how can you celebrate him and you penalized her? And they're in the same profession, in the same sport. Like, that pisses me off when people who don't look like me want to whitewash our history. Right. And if we don't have these conversations, that's literally what will happen. I remember when somebody that wasn't Black wore a do-rag. And they were like I think it was maybe one of the Kardashians. no, I'm just saying. They wore a do-rag. You got it on today, but they wore a do-rag and they called it like a scarf. Some type of scarf. Yeah. And then it went viral on social media because they were saying that, oh, they did it first. Like they were giving them the credit for something that has been a part of our culture forever.
But call us ghetto for it.
It's crazy. Yeah. Like
and they don't even know why we doing it. We gotta get them waves.
Right. Something they don't know about.
I ain't gonna do a wave check on here.
It actually go further back than that. The do-rag is actually a hieroglyph for the crown. Yeah, you look that up in hieroglyphic dictionary for crown, you're going to see a picture of a do-rag. Okay. So, really, we've been rocking that. And we've been having waves for thousands of years, too. Right. I got pictures of statues with waves in them, along with dreadlocks. So, yeah. It's also, our crowns are also designed for our hair and its crown. So, it's dual purpose. So, everything we do is multi-layered.
Well, let me ask you this, Dre. Since you came with the knowledge, it's installed in you and it's on you. You got the books, you got everything. Give us a little something that maybe the people listening don't know about.
Okay, since we talking about
Drop
women,
some gems on us.
all right, since we talking about women who don't stand down, everybody know the story of Alexander the Great, right?
Yeah.
He was a so-called military leader who conquered the ancient world. Well, when he got to Africa, he conquered Egypt. Egypt is at the top of Africa. He tried to go into the interior, but he was met with a queen named Queen Candace or Kandake. So all these women out here named Candace to this day, y'all really named after this woman right here. And she was the head empress of Ethiopia. So that was the whole ancient world back then. So she was the queen of queens, the king of kings, lord of lords. That's where these titles come from. Mm-hmm. And that's what she was. She was also the general in chief, which means she fought on the front line. So if Alexander decided to invade, she was going to be in the front line. Mm-hmm. So that's a little known fact and whitewashing of history that they don't talk about. We know about Alexander, but we don't know about the woman, the black woman who stood in front of him and stopped him. And the world would probably be a whole different place if Alexander conquered Africa way back then. Yeah. This was like in 323 BC.
They reinvented the Bible. They took some books out, but the Ethiopian Bible has all the books and all the stories when Jesus was came up in different experiences. So that's really important because the substance of the Ethiopian Bible teaches us, which we have to learn today, the knowledge of, our roots. And also, it stands with, like the queen and everything. So that's the substance. So that's what I believe, so hey, I'm trying to get into it and learn more knowledge as far as, how we were and who the people we are as far as Black history in the world. That's the substance of it.
Don't believe that Black people are not in the Bible because they are.
We are.
It was a Black man that helped Jesus with the cross. Yeah. He was walking, he stumbled, fell to his knees. It was a Black man that helped him up.
Is that what that one person who ended up stopping out of all them people that was walking, who ended up helping Jesus out?
Simon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to.
Who didn't believe? Everybody else didn't believe that he rose up from the dead to come back and, I guess what you say, crucified? Yeah. I believe so. Mm-hmm.
Resurrection. Yeah, check this out, though. Let's take a quick little break. We're going to come back. We're going to get more factual. We're going to get a little bit more into whatever, you know what I'm saying? I got some shit that I'm going to put out there, but I'm letting y'all get off some factuals first.
Get a little light.
We're going to get factual. We're going to get into some shit that I got. And then we just going to get into some shit that's going around the world. All right. That sound good to y'all? Yes, let's do that. Let's take a break.
We invented dice.
If y'all heard that,
talking about low
catch up with my man Dre, man. Like he said, what you say over there?
Hey, yeah, Black people invented dice since 6,000 BCE.
What they hit for?
Not BC, BC.
Yeah, BCE. Yeah, we're going.
Right, man.
We shoot nation for nation.
You can do it all around the world. See, why not? Yeah,
right.
So just to come and bring us in with a couple of Black inventors, man. Some Black inventors. Matter of fact, I wanted to say it's so crazy that we talk about this now because I literally just did this project for my baby, and we had I don't know if the camera can really see it, but it's a list of inventors and the day that they or the year that they invented these things. And so she had to pick from the list, and we decided to do the hairbrush. So if you know Little Newman, she was a Black hairstylist or a Black hairdresser who decided to come up with a hairbrush. So it started off with a bristle because, back in the day, they only could get what they had at the time to make certain things. So it was bristled, kind of like a wig, but we call it wig brushes now. Mm-hmm. But I end up putting those small little plastic hairbrushes on her project so that they can know that this is who invented a hairbrush. Because without us, y'all wouldn't have nothing to brush y'all hair.
Okay? I think it may have been made from boar's hair. At least I know the new ones still are. Yeah. So that would make sense if it still was back then, but I'm not factual
100%, yeah. But yeah, and then we have a couple of other inventors like the doorknob or the doorstop. That was, what's his name? Osborne Dorsey.
It's a young 22-year-old man from Georgia named Julian Brown that pretty much invented gasoline out of plastic that's been recycled and using solar power. And I mean, we need to, in some sense, we probably need to protect this young man because he gonna make some shit that's gonna take over the industry to where you no longer need Saudi Arabia and all these other people. But just if you don't know about it, check out the name. He got videos on YouTube. He started a Hellcat with it, and it ran and all that. So hey, little dude doing his thing.
Plastiline, I think.
Plastiline.
Yep. That's a way to help clean and keep our planet and oceans clean of plastic and waste and all this extra material. So shout outs to him. We need that, you know. And hopefully they don't do nothing, you know, to knock him off or steal his idea.
Let's just admire what we got on the tables and around us, because my nigga did his thing. Look, we got the hot comb.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Y'all got it. You know it wasn't on here, but y'all got it. Hey, when it comes to the lock, you got Washington A. Martin. That was 1893. When it comes to the guitar, it was Robert F. Fleming Jr. in 1886. If you look up there,
he's older than that.
Fishing rod, fishing pole.
It ain't on here, but it's a nigga invented that shit. You feel me?
Man, what about that ice cream scoop, man? Without us, y'all have been scooping up ice cream with your bare hands. You know, I don't know. Maybe be on some caveman shit. I don't know. But yeah, my dude, who did it again? Ice cream scoop, Walter Purvis. You know, shout out to them black people.
No, Alfred L. Crail, 1897. She kind of missed it. Yeah.
My bad, but you know,
that's it. Yeah.
Shout out to people who was born in the 1800s.
And you know what's crazy thing that I realized, researching Little Newman, some of them don't even know the exact dates of the day that they were born.
Right,
and you know, of course, because back in slavery, they just popped out. They didn't have anything. Yeah, they didn't have any
until
record.
it was, and they was writing it down with a pencil in a book.
They got the names.
Trying to learn. People who were inside slaves were able to go ahead and learn different calendars or the time of the day, being able to go back and tell the people on the outside.
A lot of people got the names of their slave owners.
I was just going to touch on that because that's always
Johnson,
interesting to me to see someone who has kind of mispronounced or misspelled their name. You know what they was aiming for? Like I remember my mom had a coworker. Her parents, you could tell the name came from what they were trying to mimic. They were trying to mimic Alicia, but they spelled it so weirdly. It was like, oh, it's not all the way there. And then I have a family member also, a great aunt. Of course, it's my great aunt. It's my granddaddy's sister. Well, her name is Elmer, Elmer. But they were trying to go for Alma, Alma. And so when you're a slave and you can't read or write, you hear Alma, you know what I mean? Your slave owner, that's their name, Alma. But you didn't know how to spell it, so you spelled it E-L. She's a woman, but you gave her the name Elmer.
Right.
She hates that name too. Shout out to Aunt Dean.
We need to really dig deeper into that. Because all those names are not even their original names. Yeah.
Right.
So a lot of European names are actually African names.
Right.
You know, you take my name, for example. My name is McDowell, my last name. It means the black foreigner, the black stranger. But it's a Scottish name. But you figure out that a lot of those names derive from us. You know, like the first kings, the queens of Scotland and England was African people. So even they names mean black. Like Moore, Neil, Don, who else? It's a lot of names that actually means black. So even us saying we got our names from the slave owners, that's really not true. Because they really are names. We just got to go dig into our history.
I'm only laughing.
Well, we got it from the slave owner. The slave owner
got it from us. So we really reclaiming our own heritage.
That's why Louisiana and French, because the French came down and we integrated, and then we learned French from there, and then we picked up the foreign language. But you know, black people are French too, also.
Absolutely.
So, you know, so it's even deeper than that. How we become slaves in the North, and it's all intertwined. But at the end of the day, the roots is roots.
You know what is crazy, because those names that you were speaking of, like those Jacksons, Thomases, they had the names slaves, those names, because we were the property of those owners, or you know, the slave owners. So in order to classify who those exact slaves were, they had to name a group of, you know, slaves. Jackson, Thomas, what's some on Smith, you know.
Hey, do you know any white people named Brown last name?
Yes.
You
A
do?
lot of people,
Yeah.
yes. And it's so crazy because I be like, damn, they got a black last name, but the whole time, you know, we get those names from them because of the slaves. But in
Just
reality,
go back to who they came
go
from,
back,
though.
you know, go
It's
back to
gonna
who
turn
they
back to
came
black.
from.
It's gonna come back to
Come
us.
back
Well, it has to, because you got to think of, if you go back to the origin, right?
The origin.
Right.
Right? That's where you start
Exactly.
from. That's where it started from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the term blacksmith. Because black people was smelting metal way back then.
Yeah.
They were the blacksmiths.
You got any more gems for us before I get into my panders?
Nah, go ahead. We got to. Well, yeah,
All right.
I do.
Go
Hold
ahead,
on.
go ahead,
Speaking
go
of hair
ahead.
care, I got pictures of Afro pics from thousands of years ago. So we, once again,
Oh yeah, them pigs. I've
Yeah,
seen them.
yeah.
They bring them. Well, I can't say they bring them back.
wooden
They
pics.
been having
They were found in tombs. So we've been doing stuff like this.
engravement.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
That was my last
And let's bring it up to nowadays, the accomplishments of black people today. Jasmine Crockett, which she's a Democrat.
Running right now.
Running
If
right
you ain't
now.
voted, go vote.
For U.S.
If you ain't
senator,
vote,
right? Or
Yes.
Texas senator, of
Texas,
course. Right?
yeah,
Get a
Senator,
seat in the Senate.
Get out the way, Abbott. Get your ass up out the way. But anyway, so hopefully Jasmine get that seat. I voted, and then you know we go back and another black historical Jesse Jackson, which recently passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Jesse.
Shout out to, was it February 15th, 17th? He passed. So he was a black, one of our black leaders, along with walked along with Martin Luther King in his days. He's more
They
than
also
that.
said he was a sellout. I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
They say he's a sellout, but
Gotta talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. You know, which, you know, he put forth the effort for blacks.
For a little while.
For a little while.
He died on the 17th.
He
Let's
died
put
on
some
the
respect
17th.
on it.
He
Yeah, we got
died on the
No, but we
17th.
gonna tell the truth in here.
Yeah,
we
we
can
gonna tell the
tell the
truth.
date he died, but we're gonna tell the truth about his legacy.
Look, I know that's right.
Exactly.
We ain't gonna just be selling folks on the good stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Like they
all
always
the
do.
above, and which I understand that on the other side, but at
I mean,
the same
because
time,
it do relate to the field Negro and the house Negro, right?
Exactly.
And during slavery, I need you to know, all slaves didn't even realize mentally that they were slaves. When
Right.
slaves started talking amongst each other, we're gonna break out, we're gonna break free, let's get this movement together. We want to leave this place. We heard about wherever they were going, and we want to go. We want our freedom, right?
Right.
Some slaves, they didn't even realize they were enslaved. They said, "Oh, we like it here. My master gives
Yeah.
me food. They give me shelter. They give me a little bit of clothes, and I don't want to go." They did
Right,
not want to
right.
go, and in doing so, they went and told it.
Hating.
They went and told it.
That's why we
you
be
know they
against each
planning to
other.
leave, right?
Right.
So I say that to say, you know, everybody can't go. You
Exactly.
get with like-minded people. Y'all go do y'all thing and keep it moving. Just don't get caught up on the ones that don't want to go. If you don't want to go, this ain't for you.
Exactly.
But you got to sell out. It's gonna always be some sellouts, and some of them gonna look like you.
I like
and,
how
that,
you,
and that's history in our culture.
That's history.
I like
in
how
our
you
culture,
put
it
that.
goes on
Yeah,
today
that's
now.
history.
Like,
yeah.
Let me ask
I like
y'all
how you
this.
said.
Let's tune it up a little bit.
All right.
We've been factual for the most part. If you got anything else, let me know. But let's just jump into what's some things that black people made famous or that they favor that you might overlook. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to start it off, I'll give you an example. Kool-Aid. You got red Kool-Aid. That's not to be confused with cherry. Red Kool-Aid is tropical punch, the blue packet, with at least 1 cup of sugar each packet.
Nah, we need more sugar
Fruit
than that.
punch.
At least one
We
each
need more
packet.
sugar
So
than
if you
that.
got 2
One
packs,
cup
that's
of-
2 cups.
Wait. You say 1
A
cup?
whole package.
Who?
No,
At
we need
least.
more sugar than that.
First of all,
Have you seen what's the movie?
if we wanna,
House party.
You gotta go
That's
half.
how much sugar we need.
You gotta
Yeah,
go
I'm
half.
gonna say,
the
the
goddamn
if
bottom
you
of the
measuring-
thing gotta be covered.
look, if y'all out there measuring how much sugar you put in Kool-Aid,
You're doing it
you're
wrong.
not fucking black.
Until the ancestors say stop.
You supposed
You
to just
keep
say,
going until the
and that's how I
ancestors say
season
stop.
my food. I'm gonna be
Yes,
sneezing,
indeed. Yes,
but I'm
indeed.
gonna season my food
So,
without
and
the
you know
cup.
what?
You
That's another
gotta
thing black people
do
made
it
famous.
with
We don't
love.
read the directions on the box. You
No.
don't make hamburger
To our
according to
liking.
the directions.
Right.
No, baby,
Look,
don't do that.
black.
hell?
We cook for love. We pour sugar for love,
Yeah, all
and
of the
we be
seasoning,
like,
all of the
okay,
things.
a little touch, and
Yeah, the
then it's done.
ancestors, baby. To the ancestors say
Yeah.
stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, some of that shit do be too
Yeah.
sweet. Nah, it's
Add a
what.
little water. See, you can always add water.
Yeah, you gotta stretch it out.
Well,
You can't
yeah.
take it back.
Hey,
can't
but
take
you
it
gotta
back.
make sure you have a
Soak it
bigger
up with
picture
something.
to add the
Well,
water.
you can put that in your individual cup.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
right.
There you go.
yeah.
But
That's
Hey,
all
yeah,
you need.
yeah, it's ways to dilute it. Yeah, you be like,
I know
"Ooh, shit,
nowadays
it's hitting."
the prison system they adapted to this for the most part, but
What spread?
no.
Oh,
When you think about a go-to in a black household, and you ain't
Fried
got
chicken.
nothing else to eat, better take your ass in there and get some ramen noodles.
I just said
You
spread.
Yeah, that's
Hell,
true.
That's the prison system.
Okay.
Because if you really want
Well,
to be
nigga, I
real,
ain't
you
been
get
to
your
prison
chips.
before,
Yeah.
goddammit.
Oh, black people, we know we're gonna do 100 things with a chicken. Baby,
Hey,
that's
we go
our
flip it,
favorite food.
saute it,
Yeah. Yardbird,
fried,
that's our
denied,
favorite food.
laid to the side, plug,
Yeah.
uncooked, baked.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Yeah,
Now,
hello. You heard me? Grill.
The pig, we knew how to do that too. You might
I got-
not eat it today, but if you're talking about where your mama and your grandmama came from, that pig,
Them
that
leftover
hog,
foods
what
that they
gave
had
the
out there.
slaves,
Sweet
yeah, they gave them
potatoes.
slop.
fuck.
Why y'all think
Yeah.
y'all eating chitlins?
I got a
Yeah.
black
I
man
don't think
that
you like that.
I got a black man
Yeah.
that made millions,
oxtails.
if not billions.
And it's not even an oxtail, you know that?
You know what it
It's
is?
not even an oxtail.
Michael Jordan. Them sneakers, motherfuckers will never stop wearing Jordan.
They use him. They
Jordan
use this
done
for the
did
black
some
people.
shit for the
oh,
culture.
let's talk about that. Jordan.
Yeah.
He
Jordan
did some
got
shit for
paid, though.
everybody
Let's be clear.
worldwide.
He's still getting paid to this day. His deal was so
He
good.
just gave up the
better go
ownership
watch
of it,
that
though.
movie.
What y'all think about what happened to Jordan and him and his
With the
the
kid?
little kid and everybody
That was
talking
weird
about
to me. I
they
don't- I
was
still don't know what
setting
it
his
was
shoes on fire.
This is what they said, and I saw the video. It kind of makes sense, but I just really don't know. But they popping champagne. The champagne is spraying everywhere. The little boy gets wet, and Jordan he's knocking the back of his shirt or whatever. He said he was getting the champagne off the little boy, and he started getting it off his legs. The daddy said, the little boy's daddy said the same thing. He said people are blowing this out of proportion.
Yeah,
I don't know.
one little snippet looks wrong, and
It looks
maroons
wrong.
your-
It
But we
looks
don't
wrong,
know.
but he grabbed it. He grabbed his ass.
I don't think he was grabbing the ass. I thought he had a t-shirt.
I mean, you know when you like grab a shirt and you flick it, you flick
He
a
didn't do
shirt.
But everybody don't do
He was
that.
just grabbing him.
He did it
just
his
grabbed
own
it.
way.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
He ain't grab
It
that.
didn't look
He ain't
right.
grab that little boy ass.
I just can't see because you have to think about it in perspective, right?
Right.
Of course, it's a million cameras around. They're
Right.
celebrating y'all on the podium. They just gave
Right.
you the trophy.
True.
You know you're in front of the cameras.
Right.
Is this the time you finna feel on the little kid that's standing right in front of you? I don't think so.
yeah,
Unless you Joe
I just
Biden.
don't think so.
not unless you Joe Biden.
Yeah,
I
Joe
can't.
Biden.
Right.
You know what?
They got him on camera.
Damn.
I
But
also want to
anyway,
give a good thanks to
Trump,
all
grab her
the
by the
black
pussy.
players from back in the day who still played, but played through racism. Because,
Jesse
baby,
Owens. Yeah.
speak on it.
Yeah,
Because,
shout out.
Jackie
baby,
Robinson.
our strength, they still want to be like us. Our strength, our power, just the unity, and still have the confidence to fight up against other people who do not like us. It's just one. But two, let's speak on Kobe Bryant, how he was trying to take his team internationally so that they can run contests internationally. But he died, and then now the United States or what the NBA league decided to take their stuff internationally and say that we found that. I guess it was like the first time and we conquer, or they succeeded at the first time of going international to play
what
against
I find
people.
funny about black
Like,
people in our culture?
Yeah.
Because you brought up Kobe Bryant. We don't never want to believe nobody dead.
You ain't never do.
100 times.
Like he trying to buy out his life.
Kobe really dead?
Like
Is Tupac really dead?
Yes.
Is Michael
Jackson
really
oh
dead?
my God.
Like, we gonna,
We're conspiracy theorists. I don't care. But we gonna.
Y'all not gonna be taking our
Or
people.
did they clone us?
They living in spirit.
Did they clone us?
Is Jamie Foxx a clone?
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
yeah.
But that's what's wrong with our culture. Like we just can't accept it.
Is it something wrong?
No, it's nothing
not-
wrong
We
with
have
that.
reason to question these things, though.
Yeah.
Because they put it out there for us to question.
A lot of this stuff is
It's
based
mysterious.
in facts, bro.
They curved the narrative.
Think about Kobe and how that happened. Isn't that? It's weird. It's weird.
set up.
Prince. It's Michael Jackson.
Prince.
It's weird
You say
stuff.
it's set up?
Yes.
So we can question it then.
That's what makes it a conspiracy.
Tupac,
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
Because in all those times that they did die, they were on to something. They're about to
Right.
accomplish
you
something.
trying to
Right.
Bill
Because
Cosby.
they couldn't
I still think they
Cosby,
set
R.
him up.
Kelly,
But
Diddy.
once you
I
can't control, once you can't,
Yeah, you
once
No. But
He's still locked up.
no,
look,
I understand.
once
But let
they
me say
can't
this.
control us, once they
Yeah.
know they can't control us, they knock us off.
Yeah, they find
Period.
a way.
But that's what I'm saying. So we have a right to question these
Right.
deaths because these people died mysteriously.
We can't.
When Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC,
Yes.
they went
They
and
locked
got
them up.
people. No, but and then
They
when you think
found
about the
people
case
to
though,
go ahead and try to make
these
it seem
women
like
they had
did.
no evidence. This whatever they said he did to them, drug them, making them, whatever.
Yeah.
it happened in the 70s and 60s.
Power to come
Hold on, hold
It
on,
ain't
hold on,
what
hold on,
you
hold on.
saying it
Hold on,
is.
hold on. Conspiracy simply means somebody created a plan without your knowledge. So everything that the government do is technically a conspiracy because we, the people, are not privy to the information.
Right.
So
Everything.
we just sitting here theorizing about it, and a lot of this theory that we putting forth is based in facts.
Sandra Bland.
Some of it is speculation, but a lot of it is based in facts.
based on facts and truth.
Yeah,
you know,
facts,
just
true.
Sandra Bland in particular.
Yeah.
Her mugshot picture. Was she alive?
Like that's
Was
what
she
I'm saying. How
dead?
she
Like-
was
Dead.
slumped
Right.
over or a certain
she
way.
looked dead,
She
unalive. Let me
did.
say unalive. She looked unalive.
Yeah,
'Cause
she
you know
did look
they'll
like she
flag
was.
us.
Question: are they selling out to be quiet, or to be, they got paid to be quiet?
Oh, we got some sellouts among us.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Is they are
To keep quiet, Oprah, duh.
right? But that's what I'm saying though. Why are they doing it when they can
What you
build
mean
our
why?
people up?
Because
You see
they
what I'm
rather
saying?
have power. Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
got-
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell
See
you
what I'm
why.
saying?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because they say, and we can name them, right? They will allow certain black people, or so I don't want to say celebrity, but they'll allow certain black people to make it to a certain level of success that is unattainable, unimaginable. We'll let you make it if you're willing to come over here and play this game with us.
Well, then, if that's the case, Z Vibers, we out of here, man.
Bet on black.
Until next time.